In the 1970s, Joanna Cameron made history by becoming the first person to ever appear in up to 105 commercials. She was even cited in the Guinness Book of Records for this mind-blowing accomplishment. This video highlights several reasons why the 1970s icon is a total badass. Joanna seized the first acting opportunity she received. The 1970s star is known all over the world for her memorable roles in films, commercials, and television series. She was one of Hollywood's actresses who redefined the art of acting and inspired several actors and actresses. Even though she's remembered for her commendable entertainment skills, most people are unaware of the events that led up to the beginning of her career. Joanna was one of the few actresses who were able to get her first role without having to attend a lot of auditions for several years. Her acting skills were obvious right from a young age, and she didn't intend to study acting professionally. While she was in college, she became friends with Linda Hope, who was the daughter of the then popular comedian and actor Bob Hope. It wasn't long before Bob Hope began to notice Joanna's acting potential. Bob Hope later decided to give Joanna an opportunity to showcase her acting skills in the late 1960s. He recommended Joanna to director Norman Panama, who was searching for fresh talent for his upcoming comedy film. She was later selected to appear in the movie as one of the youngest actresses. As soon as she was chosen, she seized the opportunity she was given. She was still very young at the time, but she believed in herself and she was confident enough to give acting a try. She didn't let fear or self-doubt stop her in her tracks. She made the most of the opportunity she received and delivered an amazing act that left the producers and viewers in awe. Her role in How to Commit Marriage was her first role, and her great performance paved the way for her to receive many more roles in the future. Her excellence and boldness enabled her to seize an opportunity even when she was surrounded by people who seemed more qualified than her. Joanna Cameron was truly a badass. Her very first role was a hit. Joanna Cameron received her very first role when she was in her early 20s. She had no prior experience before then, but she performed well in the movie. As soon as she appeared in her first movie, she started receiving numerous film roles. Her very first performance was so great that her success in Hollywood happened rapidly. It is very rare to find actors and actresses who are able to blow up in the film industry after their first role. Most of them audition for roles for years and play several minor roles before their breakthrough role. The fact that Joanna Cameron began to excel in the industry right after her first role is commendable. Her acting skills were said to be exceptional, and she quickly became one of the most in-demand actresses after appearing on screen for the first time in the late 1960s. Her role as Nancy in How to Commit Marriage was truly one of a kind. She starred in the movie alongside movie stars like Jackie Gleason and Norman Panama. She played her role like she had years of experience, and her performance certainly contributed to the overall performance of the film. As of 1970, producers were lining up to work with her. She brought a refreshing method of acting to screens, and her viewers just kept wanting more of her roles on screens. Joanna Cameron was truly a talented actress, and her immediate success in the film industry was proof of her impeccable acting skills. She appeared in over 105 commercials. Joanna spent the 1970s appearing in films like B.S. I Love You and Pretty Maids all in a row. Her roles were highly interesting, and she knew how to bring her characters to life. Most of the movies and TV shows she appeared in were received well by television viewers at the time. She was truly one of the best actresses in the 1970s. However, as Joanna was receiving film roles, she was also getting noticed by businesses. She had fame and influence due to her success in the film industry, and she was a perfect fit for a brand promoter. Joanna Cameron started receiving jobs to appear in commercials for then-popular brands in the early 1970s. The results that the brands got were impressive, and this led to her working with more brands over the years. She made sure that she passed the brand's message across in every single commercial that she appeared in. She embodied her creative, modeling, acting, and persuasive skills to give each business the best results in terms of sales and productivity. In the mid-1970s, she was being referred to as the commercial queen. She had appeared in over 50 commercials. She was indeed every brand's favorite at the time. She ended up appearing in over 150 commercials before the end of her career. In a later interview on The Griffin Show, she made the shocking revelation that she held a record in the Guinness Book of World Records for having done the most commercials at the time. Joanna Cameron was truly an extraordinary star. Hey, if you're enjoying the video so far, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and stick around for a lot more about Joanna Cameron. She was a prolific actress. Joanna Cameron was one of the few 1970s actresses who was able to take on each role as she was given and perform to the best of her ability. All through the 1970s, she received several roles in different film niches, and she made sure to portray each role in the most unique way possible. One of the most outstanding roles was her major role in the live-action superhero television series The Secret of Isis. Her character was that of a high school teacher named Andrea Thomas who discovers an enchanted amulet while in Egypt. Her role in The Secret of Isis enabled her to explore the depth of her acting abilities. Most of the viewers of the show were drawn to her character for the entire duration of the show. She brought life to her character as she owned her role in the show. Joanna was so exceptional that even decades after her last appearance on the show, she is still remembered for her role in The Secret of Isis. When the show came to an end in 1977, she began to receive many more roles in television series. She had a unique way of grabbing the attention of television viewers. Joanna gave television viewers in the 1970s unforgettable shows, and she is celebrated till date for her memorable roles. Her acting style has served as an inspiration to so many actresses over the years. She built a superb career without professional training. Unlike most Hollywood stars who spent years training to be professional actors and actresses, there are no records of Joanna Cameron undertaking any professional acting training. The fact that she was able to build a great acting career without training is indeed commendable. Joanna Cameron succeeded in the film industry for so many years through hard work and consistency. She may not have had the right qualifications, but she certainly had the talent and the right values that she needed to be successful in the film industry. She was a badass marketer. After appearing in several notable films and television shows, Joanna Cameron retired from acting in 1980. She later worked as a nurse for 10 years before becoming a full-time marketer. While she was working as a marketer, she was said to be one of the best marketers. She worked with five-star hotels and other reputable companies, and they benefited immensely from her marketing skills. Joanna Cameron was truly a badass actress, model, and marketer. Unfortunately, after several years off-screen, she passed away on the 15th of October 2021 due to complications from a stroke. Which of these facts about Joanna Cameron caught your interest the most? Do let us know in the comments section and check out the next video in our series.